Hello everybody, my name's Simon, and in this video I'm going to show you all the gear that I use to record my YouTube videos, and hopefully you can learn a thing or two from this and use it for your own. Alright, let's start with my guitars. Alright, so this is my first classical guitar. It's a Hohner HC06. My parents got this for me when I was like 11 or 12 years old. It's actually a right-handed guitar, but since I'm left-handed, I just like flipped it over and flipped the strings over. So like under it, it has all the dots right here. But it's a really great practice guitar. I used it for a couple of videos, just like short videos here and there. It doesn't really stay in tune that well. I recently just got it fixed. So that's pretty much my first guitar right there. Alright, so this is my steel string acoustic electric. It's a Ibanez AEF 18. My parents also got this for me when I was around like 12 or 13. I mainly wanted this guitar because it had these flames right here and I thought it looked cool, and it had a cutaway, even though I didn't know if I was going to be able to play anything up here. It's a great little guitar. I use it in a couple of videos, so yeah. That's my steel string acoustic. So this is my electric guitar. It's a Fender Telecaster. I wanted this guitar because a lot of the bands I was getting into, like in the pop punk and post-hardcore genre, they used Telecasters, and I really liked the tone of them, and I thought they looked cool. And I do use this guitar for some of my videos. Actually, my most popular video on YouTube, which is my Yeah Right Joji video, I use this one. Alright, so this one is my main guitar. It's a Cordova C5CE. This was given to me by my guitar teacher, and I'm really thankful for him for giving this to me because I really love this guitar. I try to take really good care of it. It's about like 10 years old already. Alright, so this one is my newest guitar. It's a Godin Multiac SA. The SA stands for synthesizer access. It has a 13-pin connector right here and a 1/4 inch right here. My parents got this for me for Christmas a couple years back, and I'm so thankful for them for giving me this. So mainly I use this for my gigs and when I play live. Okay, now on to the next thing, strings. A lot of people ask me what type of strings I use. I'm always trying different types of strings for all of my guitars, but right now I'm using Savarez strings for my Cordova guitar. For my Godin guitar, I'm using the green package of Pro Art strings by Diodario. And for my practice guitar, I use these, normal tension. And for my Ibanez steel string acoustic, I use these, Elixir. And for electric guitar strings, I use the Ernie Ball regular slinky. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the guitars. So now I guess I'll just show you like what I use to like record. As an audio interface, I use the Zoom H6. I wanted something that I could take with me to like my shows or gigs or whatever without having to bring like a whole setup. I just can bring this and just plug in my looper to that. It picks up everything super clean. The mic is very good. And then over here I have my webcam. It's a Logitech, and that green amp, it's a Yamaha THR-10X. I use it as a practice amp or as like a little speaker to connect to my monitor so I can test out some like audio or whatever. And right here I got my monitor. It's an Asus Pro Art. I recently just got this. Before I just used my TV, but I recently just got this one because I wanted something more smaller and I didn't want to have to like change the input every time. And I'm using Cubase to record. It came for free with the Zoom. As for PC, I didn't really build it. I had the homie Joe build it for me, and I just watched. Who's Joe?
Joe Mama.
Big thank you to Joe. And mouse, it sucks really bad. This keyboard, my tuner, it's pretty old school. Cup of water, mirror, battery for my camera, and fidget spinner. I like this thing. This was given to me by a company, and I cannot remember their name right now, but it's a pick holder. Yeah, and I have Topo Chico, some nail hardener polish. But yeah, that's pretty much what my desk looks like. Sometimes for video, I use either my webcam, sometimes I use my phone, my iPhone, or most of the time I use this camera right here. It's a Nikon D3200. It looks like that, and it records really well. Sometimes it overheats really fast, and that's the biggest complaint though. So that's why I kind of switched to iPhone, but then I'm like running out of storage on here and I'm running out of storage everywhere. So alright, so now let's look at my pedal board, because I do use it to record my videos and I do use it for shows, and that's mainly how I get my tone. Okay, so for my pedal board, I start off with the Roland GR20, and this is the synthesizer pedal that I use for my Godin. It makes my guitar sound like a saxophone orchestra, and then that goes into the body res. This pedal enhances the acoustic guitar sound. It makes it sound more lively and more natural. That goes into the Boss reverb pedal, and then I go into my looper pedal. It's a Boss RC300 loop station. It's a crucial part of my live setup. For Pedalboard, I'm using a Temple Audio board, and then for power supply, I use the True Tone Pro something. I forgot the actual name of it, but it's a True Tone, and then I have a case for it. And I think that's pretty much it for the gear that I use to record YouTube videos. And I know a lot of people say this like on YouTube, but you don't really need all this stuff to record a good video, you know? If I were to make this video like a couple years ago, I would just tell you that like all I used was this camera and this iPhone and just a really beat up laptop. And I used Audacity. So like I would just get my camera, get my guitar, get the voice memo app on my phone, put it in front of the sound hole, and I would record the whole thing in one take. And then I would edit the audio on Audacity, and I would just put like reverb and like some compression or whatever, and I just slap the audio onto the video using Windows Movie Maker, and then I would just upload it. Some of my most popular videos on YouTube were done using that setup, and slowly I'm kind of like updating my stuff because I still don't think I sound that great. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for my setup. Hopefully I did not forget anything, which I probably did. Yeah, so I hope you guys learned a thing or two in this video about how I record my stuff and whatever. And if you guys like what you see, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.